Oh my god. We freaking crashed the game. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. Oh, right, you could do that. Oh, I'm dead for this. No, I'm not. We're okay. We're done next set. Oh god, this is doing like 1 damage.
Fresh and memorable characters. Now let's take a closer look at the business side. It's hard to find exact budget numbers, but the production costs of a typical early 16-bit game likely ranged from $100,000 to $300,000. In terms of sales numbers, selling 1 million copies was considered a huge hit in those days, so the break-even point was likely a lot lower. With the growing budgets of
when you're jumping platforms or collecting stuff in 3D, and the camera's always behind you. You see the world, and that looks all great, but it's like the Sonic's ass game. All you do is see Sonic's ass. But
bro, Sonic got some cheeks. Look at him.
But it's like the Sonic's ass
Shoot
game.
that ass,
all you do is see Sonic.
Bro, look at those cheeks. Imagine these two dudes in a car together, and that's what they're doing. Just like you just up Sonic's ass the whole time. I don't even think that's true. That ass though, goddamn. Look at those cheeks.
Sonic's ass, but the.
Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Wow. Do you guys want to try and do it online?
Still might be top 10 best days of my life. That's it. And you know what? All I did was I just played. I picked Kage and fucked some other kid up, and drank cherry Pepsi. But I was definitely like, this life can't get much better than this. I got out of school and got to drink cherry Pepsi. Bruh.
Can count on spellbinding sales.
Best school day ever.
shortly before the game's launch.
Stop mashing! No mashing! I need to perform the combo on this guy.
Short of like getting a real big starter. And even if he takes the throw, it's fine. Is that gonna be it?
Shadow Man here with Raid Shadow Legend. One opportunity to say bad stuff about. But first, airtime. ADHD, but don't take my word for it. Here's someone from IGN. Look how many positive reviews it has. In fact, I bought another phone with my sponsorship money so I can dual-wield raids. Alright, get the game. I've been Shadow Man.
Very important with Sega America. What have you brought to CES this year?
Well, we've got lots of stuff with CES. At Sega, we've got sports games for Genesis. We've got some great character-based games for Genesis. We've got we've got lots of
America. What Van Buskirk, and
she used to do so. Her story. She worked for Sega of America. She got hired on. It was trash.
Is data in a sort of computer science.
If I'm a dragon, the last thing I'm trying to do is fuck with sheep. The last thing I'm trying to do is fuck with sheep. What the fuck does that even? Why does that even make sense? What you doing messing around with these sheep for? Come on.
Theory has a certain complexity. There's a pattern to it and limits to it.
It better be good.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go! Shoot!
Who linked that? Who was the initial linker of that video?
Was a little content renaissance.
Chick-fil-A is officially America's favorite fast food restaurant.
Imagine if we opened on Sundays, had to give everyone else, like Wendy's, a chance to make money.
Your mom is a hoe.
Steakums even broke down the whole phenomenon on Twitter and in articles, and I'd like to turn that into a full video soon. But, with all these relatable memes floating around, people were starting to feel a little pandered to. Very relatable. No.
The only thing they had to do, bro, they got through 2 levels of approval. The only thing they had to do was get the Sega of Japan guy to say yes. And he said no. And that was that. So Sony said, well, fuck all y'all then. We're going to do our own thing. And now look at them. Making shitty-ass PS4s.
To make it much more.
Yeah, that's how the PlayStation.
There are 2 main custom chips in the PlayStation 1, a graphics unit and a sort of custom MIPS CPU. But the GPUs. Oh my gosh,
I'm not enjoying playing against Clear Eye.